All right. What is going on, all you hollow table heroes? This is your boy Itachi, and we got my good friend, my pal, my guildmate, Evo on. What's up, brother?
Hi.
Hello there.
How's it going?
It's going good, man. So, as you guys know, it is Tuesday, and every Tuesday we got our IMPS stream, the Imperial Military Podcast Show. So, welcome back, guys, to another IMPS stream. We're going to be talking about a couple of things. Obviously, we go over our accounts, and we're also going to be talking about what's actually in the title, whether or not of going towards Darth Revan over gas, and I have a couple of reasons for that. Some experience with Grand Arena and things like that, and why I have this feeling right now of why didn't I just go for Darth Revan, right?
Can you just change the title of this one to Do What Evo Did?
Evo did.
I think that'd be more accurate.
Do what Evo did. Yeah, no, I mean, we're definitely going to talk about this, right? So, I think one of the things right now, as far as when we're looking to Grand Arena, let me turn off the B-roll. So, we go look into, like, Grand Arena, right? What's up, AR movie trailers? We got 3v3 going on right now, right? And so, like, now I'm at the point to where I have to actually set 7 3v3 teams, right, in ships. And so, like, when you start going over your roster and you look at squads and stuff like that, and what do you have for 3v3 defensively, offensively, it starts getting, now I haven't added some stuff obviously, but it starts to get a little thin in the roster, to say the least. So like Jedi, we typically split up, Galactic Republic, we're splitting up, and Geos get split up and things like that. But what I started looking at was the fact that, like, I got Grievous, okay, he's gear 10. This is a great team. It's even better though for 5v5. And so when you start getting to 3v3 teams, you're like, man, I'm kind of having a rough time with some of these 3v3 teams. Even with 5v5, you start to kind of run out of defenses and offenses, and you're like, man, I'm kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. John, what's going on, man? Scraping the bottom of the barrel, and it's like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do to try to pull out this win on Grand Arena. Now, sometimes we get to, but a lot of times on this account, as you guys have seen, like, we've had some troubles with Grand Arena, and it's not ships, it's squads. Like, I cannot mess up on a battle. Like, there's no room, and whereas while you're farming for gas, yes, it does give you multiple teams to kind of work with. John said, just got my D-Rev. Gas isn't on the roadmap for me for a while. Congratulations, man, on D-Rev. Fantastic. So you do get a couple of teams, right? Because you're gonna get Padme, which Padme I think is well worth it. Geos, you get Geos for going for Padme. It's a well worth it team. You do get Ewoks for C-3PO, which kind of completes your Padme team. Granted, C-3PO can go in other places like Rebels, but Ewoks are a good back wall defense. They can trip people up once they get to the back wall if they're going through some harder teams in the front wall. Okay, pretty decent teams there, right? And you get bounty hunters for going after Chewbacca. And I think this is where I messed up, because I didn't really look at Rebels here. This probably is where I really messed up. I haven't gone for CLS yet. So you'll notice my Rebels are pretty lackluster here. Still need to finish off Luke Skywalker and Old Ben. So what I'm getting at is, you're looking at, how many teams is it? You don't really need General Grievous, because General Grievous isn't used in the event, but all his droids are. so you might as well work on Grievous anyway. So Shock T clones you end up getting. So you end up getting quite a few teams. 1, 2, 3 teams realistically that you get out of what's going on, Doc Ziggler. Going for gas, right? When you go for D-Rev, you're getting the rest of Old Republic and then Darth Revan. So Carthanasi, Canderous, Jahani typically go into Old Republic along with Mission Vow and Big Z, Zalabar. So you get a team and a half out of this. Not even a full team when you do Darth Revan. You have to still farm some other things. The upside to farming those other things is they're all in Cantina battles for the most part until you get to Malik. So your Sith Empire Trooper is over in Cantina battles, Sith Marauder is over in Cantina battles, and you can do a Darth Revan team just off that alone. Not to mention Darth Revan goes well in quite a few squads before getting them all out. You can do a Sith team with Papa Palpatine lead, which gives them a lot of insane turn meters. So he's got some other viability in the game, along with Basileus Fallen and things like that. Gas, like, I feel like Gas, you have to have the clones geared up, or like he's really not. I mean, he's got the Jedi tag. You can throw him in Jedi Knight Revan, but it's really a waste of a character at that point. So, like, you gotta work on your troopers, and if you're working on Shaak Ti, you might as well work on your troopers. It only makes sense. So yes, you get more teams for working towards gas. It's a longer farm for free to play. Specifically for free to play, it's a longer farm. I think if you start off with the hyperdrive bundle, it's different experience, and gas makes more sense. You know, you just, makes sense. You have more starting out, but going completely free to play, starting off completely free to play like we did on these accounts, I feel like going towards gas was a mistake. Like I'm like stuck. I'm stuck in arena. I'm stuck on Grand Arena. Like I'm in this really hard spot, in a weird spot. Now I feel like I got into a spot like this with my main account, but with the main account, like I was still learning what's good to farm, what I shouldn't be farming, and so I had some bad farms in there when in between. And so when Grand Arena came out, like I had a decent galactic power, but I had some characters and teams that just weren't going to be too good and competitive in the game for that particular format. But now that we know better, right? When we went into IMPS, we knew better. We knew what we were targeting and going towards. We made a roadmap, and we were pretty much following that roadmap up until, you know, we're like, hey, we've got Geos. Now, Evo didn't. Evo was like, hey, I'm still going for Darth Revan. I'll unlock Padme. I'll get her star count, but I'm not unlocking her until I'm really ready to actually work on that team, right? Which is the way I should have gone about it.
Nope, you got Padme and put 7 Zetas on her, and then you started working on the rest of the team.
Hey, I did. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. And for Arena, it worked great for me for a few months. And now I'm to the point where I need to take Padme to Relic 7, and I've got a whole bunch of other stuff to work on, and so I can't really take her to Relic 7. She's going to chill at Relic 5. So yeah, I think going towards Darth Revan, having a little bit of a slower build up with your characters, pretty much like Evo said at the beginning of the stream, the way Evo did it, is a good way to go. Especially since... Evo way. Yeah, the Evo way. Especially since I didn't even go for the negotiator on this account. Now, I think if I went for the negotiator on this account, I don't think I'd be having as many regrets right now as I have. Because we'd be in a really good position.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially with your team, with that Ahsoka and that Anakin. Oh, yeah. You'd be sitting pretty.
Yeah. So I think I'd be in a pretty decent spot if I would have gone that route, but I didn't. I went all out on Geos, right? We went all out on Geos, on ships, starting out, and so now I don't have the Malevolence. I mean, my Grievous is just now gear 10, Gear 11 will get him to where I can max out his crew power once we unlock the malevolence. So, I mean, we've got his mods worked and things like that. So he's actually not in that bad a position. He's actually ready for the malevolence to be unlocked. So, for the most part. But yeah, I have a bad feeling about not going for Darth Revan first. I think for what he offers, the only having 5 characters as opposed to 10 characters plus another 5 ships or something like that, so a total of 15. Doc Taylor said, I just started a new account today, 2 days ago. Really interested in this combo, lol. Cool, man. Awesome. Congratulations on the new account. But yeah, I think the requirements is what I'm getting down to, I guess. The requirements for getting Darth Revan, for getting Darth Malik are much more are attainable faster, let's put it that way, than getting gas. And Darth Malik is still a very huge pain in the arse when it comes to arena, grand arena, and things like that. And if you got him on your team, he's a great asset. I'm soloing tons of teams with Darth Malik. And yes, Darth Revan is a big galactic legend counter, galactic legend ray counter, and crew counter. So or crew counter, specifically crew, not crew. SLK, Supreme Leader Kylo. Yeah, Slicker. And so yeah, that's the other thing is, you know, gas not so much being a counter to galactic legends, whereas Darth Revan is. Darth Revan's, I think, overall value along with Darth Malik is a little higher than gas. Now gas is OP, don't get me wrong. Dude goes at it. He can almost pretty much solo a lot of teams with the way his kit works. And is a great character to still have. I just think we need to step back, because I've been kind of being a little hard-headed with this, and I'm like, no, gas. I should have gone for Darth Revan.
You had your foot on the gas.
I did. I had my foot on the gas for gas.
Where's Darth Asta?
I don't know, man. I don't know. On the gas for gas. So, Jaja, what's up? He says, and honestly, with just a G12 DREV in BSF at 1.92 million GP, he punches so far above his weight. For offense, for GAC, and more work will bump you a bunch in arena. Yeah, man, you're absolutely right. He does punch pretty hard. I mean, gas punches pretty hard too. But like I said, it's just it's becoming a time thing, right? I'm like looking at my roster and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been working on droids for so freaking long. I mean, they're 7 stars finally, thank God. But now we're working on gear, and you know, they recommend relics. So, and I'm just now kind of working on Shack T. So we'll get into a little bit more of that here in a little bit. But those are just my thoughts. Evo, what are yours, man? Because you started making some of my valid points I was making in the past about farming for gas.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, like you said, you get a lot more teams at the end of the day when you're done gas. And, you know, you and I have both been banging our heads against the Darth Revan wall on our main accounts for who knows how many months now at this point. You know, it just gets to a point where Darth Revan, unless you've got the mods, like, it's not fun to go up against other Darth Revan teams.
No.
And
1 or 2 speed, man, makes such a huge difference in that battle.
Yeah, and it just gets to a point where we've been playing it for so long, we're ready for something else. But it's still, no matter what, it's still a great team to have. It's like you and I were talking about before. It's, having it for Grand Arena, having it for the territory wars, territory battles, like it's a great team to have. So it's definitely not one that you want to miss. And I mean, I've got them on my IMPS accounts, so it is something that you can get relatively quick throughout the course of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, I'm happy with the route that I went, and I'm looking forward to Gas next. So
yeah. Speaking of which, so you have your Darth Revan. Did you have him for last GA? Last week?
Yes, I did.
How'd you use him?
I use I use those three. So Revan, I use them on defense for sure.
Okay.
I still go up against quite a few people who don't have him, but Revan, Basla, and HK-47.
Nice. So that's another
thing. Where I have him at, he's great for easy threes because I don't have a full team for him. So
I guess that's another thing, right? So we definitely have different strategies when it comes to Grand Arena. I think you lean a little bit towards the heavier defensive side, right?
I love building walls. I trump my arenas. I just build walls.
I was just about to say, this guy must have voted for Trump or something. I don't know. Building walls.
No, so I love, as long as they're impenetrable. So I love putting something strong out in front of my ships, and then literally just setting my worst ships. Or I love putting something on the south end really strong that nobody can get by, and then putting level ones in the back, and it just gives me more to work with on offense. So yeah, I'm not using my strongest team on offense, but I'm freeing up 2 to 3 other teams that I can use. So that's just a strategy that's worked for me more times than it hasn't. So I've stuck with it.
Are you going in and looking at what your opponent has prior to?
Sometimes. As of right now, no. Most of the opponents that I'm going against, I'm not seeing Revans and stuff, or Darth Revans and stuff. So, usually no. Okay. Sometimes every now and then, if I start to see myself creeping higher in the rankings, then I'll take a look just to make sure there's not another Darth Revan that I have to get through or anything like that. So.
Yeah, I definitely look through rosters and I try speculating. What is he going to put on defense? What is he going to use for offense? And what do I have? And what can I use and things like that? And that speculation though sometimes can get me stuck. Right? I'm sitting there. I've spent before, no lie, I've spent an hour just looking at after looking at my opponent's roster. Just literally just looking at this board going, what the heck am I going to put on defense? I've done it before. Just because I try to really strategize. I get, okay, are they going to get through, if they get through this wall, where are they going to get into? What can they be possibly using for this wall? I kind of deep dive into it. And so I think that's, I get a good mixture of, placing good defenses from good teams, but also keeping some good teams, just in case I'm well, what if he puts this on defense? Because I run into some weird stuff, man. I feel like I run into people that like to put they'll do what you do, right? Oh, this guy doesn't have Darth Revan. I see he's got Padme, but I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna put it on defense, right? Mm-hmm. And so then it's okay, I gotta use my Padme here, and then it's oh, their Grievous is sitting on the back wall, and I'm what the heck, man? What what am I supposed to do here? Right?
Yeah, so I mean, there have been a lot of games where I have not been able to full clear the other team, but because I placed Darth Revan up front, and they couldn't get through to even attempt my ships. Usually if I can clear out their ships and then one thing on the bottom, I'm winning on points. So it's kind of a mixture of, how much more can I do? It's a point battle, but it's not a full clear point battle. So your strategy is kind of working more on that full clear strategy of, okay, how am I going to try and stop them back here and also be able to get through everything that they put on defense, where I'm trying to stop them up front.
That's true. That is true. I am trying to full clear, man.
So
trying to get to Kyber, man. Those Kyber rewards, dude. It's a Zeta. So, all right, guys. Well, let's get into our actual accounts. So we always do my account first, then we switch over to Evo. Evo likes to play some stuff in the background. He'll be catching up on his dailies and things like that.
Yeah, I almost missed this marquee event on the IMPS account.
Dude,
man.
you and Marquise, man,
I know. I do it on one account and I forget the other one.
Doc Diggler, literally, I know I saw this earlier. Doc Diggler, we were talking a little bit, but yeah, he says literally one speed more on Bastila on Fallen and you lose. Yeah, man. That the Darth Revan mirror matches are brutal. Like, I actually prefer doing Jedi Knight Revan over Darth Revan mirror matches.
For sure, 100%.
Oh man! All right, so arena, I'm at 145. So I'm doing pretty decent in arena, considering that I'm seeing a lot of relic 6s and 7s now with Darth Revans and Jedi Knight Revans. I'm still kind of able to take out a lot of those teams with Padme. Padme is no joke, guys. I'm definitely loving this team. It's a team that I don't have on any other account, which I think is nice, right? Because I'm not playing it in more than one place, which keeps it nice and fresh. And it's, I love playing. I love melting Darth Revans. Like, she melts Darth Revan and Darth Malak teams, and it's crazy. It's just crazy how it's like she starts out slow, they get the jump, fear gets spread around the battlefield, she doesn't get feared, and then all of a sudden it's like, up, time to just start swinging for the stars. It's like home run, home run, home run. You're just knocking people out with one hitters, and it feels so good, man. It feels so good to do. Fleets, struggling in fleets because I'm still 5 shards away from malevolence. It's so frustrating, because I should have malevolence unlocked the same time Evo got his negotiator. But if you guys remember on this account, because when I was running like 5 accounts at one time, I misclicked on negotiator on this account after territory battles payout, and there went my 5 shards.
Yep.
So yeah, but after territory wars, so tomorrow I will have malevolence. That's exciting. It's very exciting.
About time.
Hey man, I'm about to shoot up in the, over in ships.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm close to top 50, so I can climb a little over top 50 with that team right now. So and my General Grievous is much more geared than what Akbar is. So my Akbar is only like gear 9. General Grievous is about to be gear 11. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I am currently working on my droids. So Colonel Stark, I'm not taking it to 12, right? So we're not doing imps to 12. I can actually unmark him now. But these guys, I've kind of moved my troopers into gear as I get them, as long as they are not needed for my my droids, my separatist droids. So if it's a piece that I need for my separatist droids, actually don't put it on those troopers. If it's not a piece I don't need for the separatist droids, I go ahead and put them on. Current farms. BSF Bastila Fallen is officially a hard node farm for me, so we're starting to gear up as far as star count is concerned for DREV, which is nice. And if you guys remember, my Carthanasi and my HK-47 have their star counts already, so it's just literally these 3 Bastila Fallen, Candace, Ordo, and Jahani, excuse me, to get to 7 stars. So Candace obviously is my Cantina, so he'll probably be my next one to get 7 stars before the other 2. And then the Honey Jahani is my other hard. Jahani. Yeah, it's gonna take forever.
Blah.
But Jahani is the other hard node that I'm currently working on. So these are my 3 farms, and I'm kind of getting into this real focused, where I'm not taking on more than 5 characters to farm at a time. It's really narrowing it down really to 3 at this point. I'm doing 2 hard nodes and 1 cantina, so that I'm not like all over the place. Now I do have a 4th character that I'm farming, and that is Shakti, but she's in fleet. So this is my primary fleet hard node farm, and then I go over to Anakin's ETA Starfighter, which we'll get into a little later. So that's what I'm doing, gear, and then those 4 characters, and that's it. Like, I'm not touching anything else right now. Trying to slow down this galactic power creep that's going on up here. So let's go through it, guys. Galactic Legends. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd be complaining about not having gas if I had Galactic Legends at this point. The 501st, I have still yet.
There's a reason why they're called Galactic Legends. GL stands for good luck.
So I've done a little bit of work. I think if you remember, Rex and Echo were not purple yet. They weren't gear 7 yet. So they're now gear 7. But I need to continue work on them. Arc Trooper is activated. I have not taken him up to 85, and I haven't started working on his gear. I need to do that as well. So I think I'll start to feel better once I start gearing these guys up and gearing up Shakti. They're a really, really fun team. They've been doing some good stuff for me on other accounts as far as defense is concerned for Grand Arena, and even sometimes on offense. I'll use them for offense. So this is a good team to have, for sure. AR says, I'm working on my clones in. They're kind of an easy gear. Yeah, they are. They're pretty easy gear. Bounty Hunters, haven't moved. I have not moved the needle on Bounty Hunters. I really need to put a gear 12 piece on Bosk.
So you have had your Bosk 7-star for how long?
Months.
I 7-starred my Bosk 3 days ago, and he's halfway to gear 13. Just saying.
Yeah, Bounty Hunters, here's my thing on it. Bounty Hunters are easy to get through in Grand Arena, right? So outside of his ship, what big value is it actually giving me right now?
Chewbacca.
Okay, so I did Chewbacca with gear 11, mostly with gear 11 on the main account. I think Boss was the only one that was gear 12.
Well, your Boss is not gear 12 yet. It's gear 11.
I know.
You got to take it to gear 12.
So I
got to take your Boss to gear 12.
No, I want to test a theory. I want to test a theory because I also don't have 2 Zetas on my main account. Bosk, he only has 1. So I have 2 Zetas on this Bosk, so I'm leaving him at gear 11.
So you're kind of coming at this as from the why. Let me kind of throw a why not at you. Why aren't you putting that last piece on Bosk?
The reason why I'm not has been because I'm farming gear for Grievous team. So this pulls.
It's one piece.
Yeah, it pulls my resources though.
But it's one.
It still pulls my resources. That's
then it's done.
There's one more piece of gear I can have on Grievous.
But then it would be done.
Fair enough. This piece isn't like an easy piece.
No, it's not.
It's not a quick farm. Like this takes a lot. Well, okay, I'm a little closer here. I got 43 out of 50 here.
I think I farmed it like a week because I accidentally put it on the one stream. So I think it took me like a week to farm it back or something like that.
I'm a lot closer to this gear piece than what I want to admit.
You're 12 here, Bob.
It's probably gonna happen because I'm gonna hear it from Evo for like the rest of the week. So yeah, I'll start working on this because I literally need 7 more of these MK5 Anthem med pack prototypes, and these are probably gonna take me the longest. I need 44 of those MK5s thermal detonator prototypes, and then this guy right here, we need 35 of them.
Even Bosk himself looks gold. He needs to have a gold picture frame.
Get out of here.
Come on. Come on. Sweet.
So yeah, I mean, I'll probably take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. I don't like pulling my resources. I don't. It's not what I'm working on right now. I don't even really have. I don't. So here's the other thing is that I'm not working on Rebels. So, like, I'm not working on Rebels. I don't have CLS. There's a long list of reasons.
Do you use Bosk's ship though?
I do.
So you throw one piece of gear on him now.
Shh.
You go and cry about it for about 10 minutes. And then when you come back to work on everything else that you need Bosk Gear 12 for, it's already done.
That's true.
And you have the benefit of a stronger Bosk ship in the meantime.
That is very true. All right, moving on to my Empire. I did put the last Zeta on Darth Vader. So Vader is officially Zeta'd out the wazoo, and he's been getting some gear here and there as well. He's up to gear 10 now. This is my current like fanboy satisfying the fanboy of Star Wars for me right now is Darth Vader with his most recent kit touch up. And Palpatine, I've been doing the same thing. So Palpatine's actually gear 11. Should I take Papa Palpatine to gear 12 as well?
Bosk first, but yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have some characters that are close to gear 12 that I haven't popped them on there yet or farmed it yet. So but I still need some work on like Grand Admiral Thrawn. He's still sitting at gear 9. Tarkin, TFP, or Royal Guard, whichever one you want to throw in there. They still need some work as far as that's concerned. We'll come to back to troopers here in a little bit. Ewoks, as you guys know, I'm just gonna like strike out Ewoks on the agenda because I'm not touching these guys. They are where they are. I'm not touching them anytime soon. They're gonna sit there for a while.
What's your C3PO at?
Gear 12, almost gear 13.
Oh, so yeah, you don't have a reason to touch. You got C3PO 7-star with that team?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring my phone over to your house and let you do mine.
So, the Fast Order. Not much going on here. Doc Diggler Ewoks are food for Nest. They're food for a lot of teams. Nothing going on here with the First Order. I think once I dive into First Order, like it's gonna be non-stop to Supreme Leader Kylo. I think that's the plan, right? Like that's a train that we're not stopping.
Pretty much.
That like I feel like once you start First Order, you should completely finish off your First Order. G-Rep Galactic Republic. So yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like there's no reason to touch First Order unless we're working on it for Red. Like for sure.
Yeah. So I'm so close to finishing off 3PO. Oh, daddy. What else do I need? Freaking these things. Oh no, I'm 10 short. Darn UCG. Nuts. All right, so this is the only piece that I need. I'm 10 championship store points away. Oh, so when I go set my defenses, I'll have that. So then I'll only be one piece of this away, and C3PO will finally, my friends, be gear 13. And then we can put relics on him. So he's right there. It's going to happen tonight. I'll go set defenses while Evo talks so you guys can see that happen. Speaking of which, let's do that.
I'm going to go ahead and AFK real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, C-3PO's almost there. Oh no, I'll be one shard away. John says, do it. I think I'll be one shard away because that's only 10. That'll put me at 49. And I don't know how comfortable I am with spending 280 crystals on doing that. I might do this. We'll see what happens. Doc Diggler says plans on starting the finalizer farm if you're farming SLKR. So I'm not starting SLKR. When I do, that was the whole point there, is that when we do, we'll be going, it'll be nothing but doing all farms for that. Dr. Lewis says I'm getting my shards with mostly G8 pilots and G12 crew. Oh, that's nice. So Shakti we're working on. I think she's like she's a little over 4 stars. Yep. Working towards 5 there. Padme, Kenobi, Ahsoka Tano, Anakin have not changed. They're all still Relic 5. Like I said, I feel like Arena, I really need to take him to Relic 7, but it's not something I want to do at the moment because I don't want my galactic power just jumping. There's actually other teams that I actually want to work on, and I think this is something that I'm going to do strategically, where I'm going to take teams up to Relic 5. And then once I have a good base for Relic 5 teams, I'll start taking particular teams up to Relic 7, like Padme, teams like Darth Revan, General Grievous, Jedi Knight Revan, those teams that are big hitters in Arena, in Grand Arena, that need to be Relic 7. So it's gonna be a while probably till we actually get to Relic 7, unless I just have to go all out on it, because once we get gas is probably gonna be my first Relic 7 team with the clones, and then we'll kind of trickle down from there. So Bear's still sitting at gear 12, same where she was at. Haven't had any movement there either. Moving on to our Geos, these guys are still just chilling. Brood Alpha, as I see gear come up in Spy, I'll go ahead and place them on there. Obviously we're in G12, so this is a little bit more of a grindier gear grind than your regular 1 through 12. So getting to gear 13. Poggle haven't really messed with either. Moving on to our Imperial Troopers. It can't be an imp stream without Imperial Troopers, ladies and gentlemen. And here they are. Here's your troopers. We got General Veers is at gear 10. Same with Range Troopers. Snow Troopers at gear 9, and Magma Troopers also at gear 9. Colonel Stark is at gear 11. We're not going to touch Colonel Stark anymore. We're going to keep him at gear 11. Once we get these other guys at gear 11, we'll stop for the moment. Now, I am thinking about going ahead and activating a Stormtrooper just for the GAC. They've got a feat for this where you get taken 3 variants, which we found out was support, attack, and support, attacker, and tank would be the 3 variants in order to actually get that done. So Stormtrooper would be the most likely candidate. Shore Trooper is a bigger farm, and Stormtrooper we already have shards of. Moving on to Jedi. So there's Jedi Knight Revan. He is Relic 1. I do need to work on him, getting him to Relic 5, but I need to bring up the rest of this team as well. Jolie Bindo needs to go to gear 13. Basil Shaw needs to go to gear 12. Grandmaster Yoda needs to get up to G13 along with Hermit Yoda. Obviously now we know we need Hermit Yoda for the Jedi Luke Skywalker event. But those are my 5 for Jedi Knight Revan, and everyone but Bastila will be taken to Relic 5. Kind of same thing we did with Barriss Offee with Padme team. So we're looking to move those guys to Relic 5, keeping Bastila at gear 12 at the moment. Now, I know Relic 5 Bastila Shan is no joke. By the way, we've faced against one as a lead, and she is a thick girl once she gets to Relic. By all means, guys, she can be a pain. Night Sisters Asajj Ventress is at gear 9, so like I said, we're working towards gas. We're going to continue to work on Asajj's gear, and then I'll start working on her mods and her actual abilities. But because I don't have much of the other Night Sisters team, you know, I haven't been, this isn't my foremost front priority right now. So that is something I'm going to want to do as we get closer to getting Asajj closer to gear 12, is really starting to work on this Night Sister team, because Night Sisters are another great defensive team over in Grand Arena. But Asajj is the only one needed for gas, and so I don't want to spread my resources too thin. It's a heavy resource game, and we've got to stay focused. Now, Old Republic, I have started gearing up Mission Val and Zalabar. If you guys remember, they were actually not in the purple, so not gear 7 and not gear 8, so they are now gear 7 and gear 8. I need to work on their abilities, getting Omegas, getting their Zetas on them, and Karth I also need to start looking to put some gear on him as well. His farm is finished, he's at 7 stars. Zalabar and Mission Val 7 stars. Obviously our most immediate next really roadmap of where we're going would be into Darth Revan and then Darth Malak after getting gas. So for now we're looking at star count for the rest of the Darth Revan team, as we're going to be close to gas, probably right before being able to, we'll probably still get gas before Darth Revan, to be honest with you. Rebels, as I said, I haven't really worked on these guys too much, and they definitely need some love at some point. CLS with Han Solo and Chewie are just a fantastic team, and I don't have them right now. I mean, I've got Chewbacca, I've got Han Solo, but they need to be geared. I don't have CLS, and so that's actually a bit of a problem. And then you got 3PO and Chewie that just came to the game. Mon Mothma just came to the game. Please make sure, do not forget to do that marquee event, guys. Those are free shards essentially that you don't have to pay for before she becomes free to play, so don't miss it. But at some point I gotta work on this faction for sure. There's just so many rebels. Oh, there's so many rebels. But yeah, I mean, Chewie, R2, Old Ben, Han Solo, along with CLS, those guys are great to actually work on, to be completely honest with you. Obviously, we got the new tag now, Rebel Fighter. Don't know what you guys think about this, what your thoughts are on this. It does look like Mon Mothma is going to be a really beast of a defensive team, honestly. If you've got these guys geared and put some decent mods on them and stuff, probably a good back wall defensive team. Honestly, Cara Dune, I may have to work on my Cara Dune, guys. Along with Biggs and Wedge. Now, Biggs and Wedge would be good to have anyway for a Rebel fleet. And so that is one of the upsides to this tag, to be honest with you. Biston and Rebel Scarif Pathfinder both have, you know, that's a ship. They both pilot a ship. K2SO, Cassian, and Jyn Erso pilot a ship. Wedge pilots his own ship. Biggs pilots his own ship. So it's actually kind of a pretty cool thing to see with this Rebel Fighter tag, with Mon Mothma coming to the game, and seeing some of the viability there. Now, the biggest thing I've seen is with Chirrut and Baze. So getting that chase going over there with Mon Mothma has been really spectacular. Chirrut has a cleanse that is really great, and so that's what we've really seen being the big defensive hold at 3 stars. If you got Chase, go ahead and gear up your Mon Mothma to gear 11. Get mods on her, get her worked, put on her Zetas, and you'll be in good shape for Grand Arena, my friends. Viva la resistance. Nothing going on here, guys. Power Dameron's at 338, so I mean he's ready to be activated at 7 stars. But again, just like with the First Order, when I'm ready to go for Galactic Legends Ray is when we'll really dive into this faction. So and this is going to be one of those things, unlike my main account, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna farm these guys up to 7 stars before activating them. I try to keep that galactic power down low as much as possible, so that's going to be a pretty big thing. Moving on to our seppies, those separatists, baby. So as you guys know, General Grievous droids, man, we've got the Zeta on for Metalloid Monstrosity. Fantastic. He's gear 10. He's got all his health mods. Just, it feels so good. Feels so good. I think we're missing some offense on these is what we really need, but for right now he's getting a lot of health, a lot of health in his stats right now, which is great, absolutely great. So he should be a thick boy, almost 10,000 plus 10,000 in health. It's a big boy. So I'm excited to see how he does in this Grand Arena, because we got Metalloid Monstrosity on right before the Grand Arena started, so should be getting good. B1 battle droids at gear 9, B2's at gear 9, Droidekas at gear 8, and then Magna Guard's at gear 7. It's fine. Haven't activated Newt. I don't think I'm going to activate Newt until I get Watt. I think that's my plan. I don't know, we may activate him sooner because he's a pretty good team without Watt, but we'll see. But those are my separatists. Sith is going to feel pretty lackluster, guys. Oh man, so I haven't really worked on Darth Traya. We have been working on Vader and Palp, so that's a plus. But I got to start working on Darth Traya. Once we get Bastila Shan Fallen at a good spot, we're gonna want to activate her, and we'll have more of a Sith team really starting to form up. Darth Traya, Papa Palpatine, Darth Vader with Bastila Shan Fallen. That sounds so good. The power of the dark side, my friends. That's what that sounds like. Right there is a little bit of this.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
So definitely looking forward to starting to work on these Sith. I definitely went Galactic Republic strong on this account between really the prequels, right? So we went for Galactic Republic, we went for a lot of the separatist teams early on with this account, so a lot different from some of my other accounts, and I've been enjoying it outside of the fact of some things that we talked about at the beginning of the stream. So, and then Sith Empire, there's HK-47, 343 shards, so again he just needs to be activated and then worked on gear. So those are the characters, guys. Let me know what you think of how my progress is going for characters. No, get your filthy $100 hyperdrive bundle ad off my screen, Capital Games. Gosh, they found the perfect time to advertise. They were like, oh yeah, he's streaming, let's pop this up real quick. Let's move on over to ships. We'll do our light side, then our dark side. Light side, Umbaran Starfighter is ready to be activated. I probably should do that. Rex's Arc Trooper, I am grabbing from time to time as he shows up, which he's not right now. Over in our fleet store, Umbaran Starfighter is done. I don't need to grab any more shards of that. So Katana ship done. Anakin ship is on its way to 5 stars. So we're starting to get this Galactic Republic fleet rolling, which feels good, I must tell you. The Rebel fleet has been 7 stars for a while. They just need those underlying characters to get stronger with gear. Doc Diggler says, speaking of HD, there's about 30 plus in the new arena shard I'm in, probably more straggling in the top 200 as well. Yeah, I mean that's the best bundle I think CG has ever put out, to be honest with you, is that hyperdrive bundle. It is by far. So Clone Sergeant ship is ready to go to 7 stars, which is nice. Home 1, as you guys know, have been to 7 stars for a while. Endurance 45 out of 100, so almost halfway to 7 stars for the Endurance. It's going to end up being the capital ship that we're going to use for our gas. Now Biddle B Y-Wing, we got to get this guy on the farming radar, guys. Evo, you've had some good success with the Biddle B Y-Wing, huh?
I mean, yeah, I just used him on my IMPS account, and I didn't lose a single ship in that battle. I went from 68 to 55, I think. So I'll do another one here in a couple minutes because I want to try and stay above 50. But yeah, both accounts just at what's he activated, 3-star?
Yeah,
just at 3-star.
I think so.
Doing all right. Like, he takes some hits. I'm really anxious. I'm working him on both accounts now, so I'm really anxious to see.
Yeah, 3-star. So yeah, that's a good ship there. Plo Koons I do have at 7 stars. Again, I just got to work on this character, Plo Koon, to get him in. Now Resistance X-Wing, which is going to be needed for the Radis, is done. So we got some pre-planning starting here. As you guys can see, Resistance X-Wing, I started farming Poe Dameron's X-Wing. 57 is actually ready to be activated, just like he is. So I'm starting to do some of this preliminary farming for the Radis that we'll need for Galactic Legends Ray, but it's not a big focus. AR says, also love the Discord chat we had, was nice, really looking forward for more. Yeah, man, so I think I'm gonna do some of those randomly. I ended up doing Grand Arena on Sunday. Just a quick segue here. Within Evo's Hangout, so if you guys aren't in the Discord, make sure you're in the Discord. The link should be in the description. Let me know if it isn't. We'll get the link over there. But we've got a channel on there. It's Evo's Hangout. Evo's been wanting to listen to music while we have our random chats that we do throughout the week, and so that's over in the Discord now for you guys to be able to join in, participate, hang out. So we did have AR movie trailers stop in one night, which was Sunday night. I was so tired on Sunday night. Evo and I took our kids and family to the lake on Sunday. We were there for about 6-7 hours, something like that, grilled out and everything else like that. Nice hot day, great day to be at the lake and be out in the sun. So we had fun, right? It was a fun time. My kids slept for the 20-minute ride home. By the time we got home, they were wide awake. I did not get a nap.
Yeah.
So, what's up, hashtagger? He says sub team had to go on a beer run. Who won a beer? I got mine right here, man. Got mine right here. So I was a little tired on Sunday, and I was like, man, this is not going to make for a good stream. I may fall asleep on the stream. So I was like, you know what? We'll just do it over in Evo's Hangout. I get to listen to some music that's not going to copyright strike us, which is nice. And just kind of chill. And so AR Movie Trailer stopped by and hung out with me for a little while I went through my Grand Arena. So that's pretty fun. And I think Saturday, was it Friday night or Saturday night? I think Friday or Saturday night. We had DSP stop by. We also had Darth Asta stop by. So it was good times, man. Nice to hear you guys' voices. I get to see you guys type in the chat all the time, but it's a little different hearing people's voices, which is pretty cool, man. So yeah, moving on. Rebel Y-Wing. Now this one I want to farm, and it's in a really good spot actually, because we want to farm Grief Karga anyway. Thank you, CG, for this beautiful hard node farm here on Fleet Battles, where you're getting the Rebel Y-Wing along with Grief Karga shards. once I finish Shock T, this is my next farm in fleets by far. By far. Oh, they can't see you, Evo.
That's all right. I just want to try it.
So I don't know if I can move that. Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Check that out. So yeah.
So tiny.
So tiny, not anymore. So I'm really excited to get to that actual farm, to be honest with you guys. It's going to be pretty nice once we get there. So Hashtagger says, hell yeah, I need to join that Discord. Y'all see Clash now makes craft beer in SWGOH content. That's cool. That's interesting. But that's my light side ships. Let's move over to the dark side. Man, I wonder how long it's going to take someone to realize. So here's the dark side. We've got Hyena Bomber, which I'll be getting on to here momentarily to actually farm for the day. But I've been farming Hyena Bomber. He's about to hit 6 stars. Just in time for our man General Grievous and the Malevolent. Oops. We do have Slave 1 on here, officially at 5 stars. So I'm getting close to being able to go get what is that ship called? Oh, the Millennium Falcon. That guy. We're getting close to that. Vulture Droid is another one of my farms right now, actually, that I'll be getting here soon. You guys can see I got some hard node energy left to use. And then IG 2000 is my other one. I need this guy at 5 stars at least so I can unlock the Millennium Falcon. Houndstooth's been done for a while. Same thing with Sunfax. The Geos have been at 7 stars for a long time. TIE Advance is kind of coming along. Haven't really been focusing it, but I've been getting a lot of these shards lately, which is pretty cool. TIE Silencer, once I hit back on first order, we'll be able to finish that off pretty quick. Imperial TIE Fighter just finished here recently. First order TIE Fighter actually been grabbing over in it's not on here, not really the Fleet Arena store so much, but it's been popping up over in the Galactic War store, so which is nice. Chimera, I still haven't gone in to do that event. I will at some point. Malevolence, though, 5 shards. 5 shards. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get there. And I'm not really working on anything else. We will need Kylo Ren's command shuttle for the finalizer, and then I think it's first order TIE Fighter we need. Is TIE Advance in there? I know I need Houndstooth, which Houndstooth is done. I know I need TIE Silencer, which won't take that long. I can't remember what else is there for the finalizer. But we'll definitely be catching that soon. Solo, don't skip Darth Revan for gas? Question mark, question mark. What should be the farming guide according to you? I just got the hyper bundle last weekend and going to JKR. What do you recommend? Okay, so for hyperdrive bundle, let me just clear this up. Hyperdrive bundle, it's 100% understandable if you're skipping Darth Revan for gas. Completely free to play, however, Solo, you don't want to skip Darth Revan. You don't want to skip Darth Revan. I think if you're doing hyperdrive and you're being a dolphin or chubby dolphin or whale or kraken, go for gas. You should absolutely be going for gas. You're going to be able to get those relics on quick. You're going to be able to deal with that quickly. So, but if you're free to play, so this is a complete free to play account, Solo. Not $1 spent. No, still get Jedi Knight Revan. I said JKR.
Yeah.
Only got the hyperdrive bundle and that's it. See, so if you're not really spending, if you're just doing the hyperdrive bundle and that's it, then I would say you want to go Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, then Gas. So you're getting the initial character boost and level boost. After that, I'd honestly do a normal farming guide. Go Jedi Knight Revan, get Darth Revan, and then go Gas. I think it's a better progression. You're gonna have to farm bugs from ground up anyways. They don't give you any bugs, so it's not like you're getting Padme day one or anything like that. Or Ewoks. You gotta farm Ewoks up, ground up. So yeah, I think Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan is still gonna be the better way to go there at that point. Yeah, so that's my dark side. Shipments. We're already over my hour mark. So you guys know what to do there for shipments. Cantina battles, I'm just grabbing the shipbuilding materials at this point, making sure I'm going to have enough. I've got 25.88 million, so I'm in a good spot for malevolence. Guild store. This is mostly turned into gear. I haven't really grabbed anything else down here as far as characters are concerned. Eventually I'm going to need to get SF TIE Pilot, but again, I'm not working on First Order at the moment. Let's get these guys. Let's get these guys. Always need these three right here. Always. Squad Arena store. It's all about these prestiges. That's it. Galactic War store. These just go into Shard Shop currency. Fleet Arena. This we're rounding out a few ships like this guy. First Order TIE Fighter. I've already got General Grievous at 7 stars, so I'm no longer grinding that out anymore, so not much I'm grabbing here. I'm about to go back to purchasing Zetas out of this to move those along. So there you go, 985, right? I think the 5 shards are like 1300 or something like that, somewhere around there for 5 shards for malevolence. So I'll be getting malevolence after this territory war. So I think it's like 700 get to that we get, which should put me well over. Bro, you killing me. Solo says, got bugs already, except for GBA because I started free to play, and got the bundle 2 months in. Was level 70 or so with 7-star bugs, except GBA when I get the bundle. Ah, okay. Yeah, GBA is huge.
Well, actually, he's the same size as the rest of the bugs, but he is a very important piece.
Championship store. This is all about gear, which we'll be spending on this piece here in a bit. And same thing with the shard store. This is also all about gear. Here in this store, you definitely want to grab those pieces. So we're gonna pop it over to Evo. No one has still said anything. That is amazing.
Guess keep saying you want me on camera. Well, here you go. I'm on camera. It's not focusing for some reason, but
well, now you're very small on camera.
That's fine.
They need a
turn it
different way of doing that.
I gotta finish this real quick. Apparently, I've never gone through this. I mean, I've gone through this once because I once started, but I must not have gone through it with the people in the right spots or something because I'm having no issues.
Or maybe some of those people got upgrades.
So, I mean, yeah, while I'm doing this, I actually wanted to run a character idea by you and get your thoughts on it.
Okay.
So, it would be Senator Palpatine. And the whole reason for even creating the character would be because that guy's face needs to be in this game. Like his full, not his like shrouded face, but the actor himself, his actual face needs to be in the game, because he is the only actor whose face you can see, not like voice actor, who's in all 3 trilogies.
Oh, fair enough.
And I think, he needs to be commemorated. But as far as like his kit, I don't know like what his abilities would be, but I feel like his kit could be very unique in that since his title is Senator Palpatine, he would have to have the Galactic Republic tag because he's a senator of the Galactic Republic. However, I think he should work in both Galactic Republic and Separatist teams. So he could be a Galactic Republic leader and, have a team, a Galactic Republic team that he could do well in. But then he could be like a Separatist prisoner, but he benefits that team. So he could be in a Separatist team, like kind of sitting in the back, and General Grievous is in front of him, like he's my prisoner or whatever. But he's still benefiting that team because he's just behind them pulling the strings. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
I just think it'd be fun to play around with.
So,
Anyway.
real quick, because we were just talking about my grand arenas. Look at this crap. So 7-star or Relic 7 Darth Vader, Relic 7 Grandmaster Yoda, Relic 7 Bastila Shan, Relic 7 Boba Fett, Relic 7 Mace Windu, Relic 4 Count Dooku, Relic 4 Darth Maul. And then their like account kind of not really falls off. Like they still have some pretty good teams. But this is why I'm like, I can't put my best team on defense, because the moment I do, this crack monkey has all of his Relic 7s on defense, and I can't get through anything. And then he takes some team down here and gets through one of my teams, just one, which is just enough to beat me. That's what happens.
Yeah. So you're at a different spectrum of the rankings there. So
How?
I've kept my rankings pretty low.
You're at 1944.
Yeah.
I'm at 1950.
No, so we're in the same group, but my rankings are lower. So you've hit Kyber more, so you're ranked
Right.
higher within the
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
within the thing. So, all right, let's see here. Activated. It's coming along strong. Got lots activated.
You know, AR movie trailers. I feel you, man. I feel a similar way about it.
Oh, look at all these that need to be activated, man.
It's a lot.
This is how you manage your galactic power. For those who don't know, this is how you manage it.
Manage galactic power. What's that?
All these people that have not been activated yet. Like, this is ridiculous.
That's a lot.
Anyway, 501st. So slowly, I've been working on 5s and Rex lately, because they're the ships that I'm focusing on right now for my Galactic Republic. So I do have Arc Trooper where I can activate him, but I'm not ready to throw Zetas on Shakti yet, so they're chilling for right now. I did activate Rex and I started gearing him because, like I said, I'm working on his ship. I did not realize I was so far behind on his ship, so I need to work on his ship a little bit. Bounty Hunters, look, a Gear 12 Bosk.
What's that?
It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Look, his pajamas match his thing. It's perfect. So yeah, I did finish Bosk about 3 days ago, and I Gear 12'd him the same day because I'm not bad. And he's
Was
Gear
it
12 and a
3 days,
half.
sir? Yeah, it was Sunday, wasn't it?
He is Gear 12 and a half. Yeah, I think I did it at the beach.
Yeah.
Something like that. So yeah. All the rest of the bounty hunters are just kind of chilling. Oh, look, I did do the Mandalorian event. That's good. Droid still kind of chilling down here. I'm farming Droidica every day now, but that's going to be a nice long farm, so. Empire. Darth Vader. I'm loving Darth Vader. The only Zeta you'll ever need. Merciless Master here. Yeah, the other ones are good. This is the one. Loving Darth Vader. Everybody else is just kind of chilling. I kind of toss some gear on them as I get it. Ewoks, I am farming Chirpa. I am focus farming Chirpa. And I'm getting Wicket every day as well because I need his stun guns. So they are the last two that I need to work on for this team as far as getting the star count. Logray is now done. First Order, just kind of chilling. Galactic Republic is where most of my gear is going right now, so Padme was only one piece of gear away, so I just got her to gear 10. Anakin's at gear 10, Ahsoka's at gear 10, Fives is at gear 9, so working on getting all of those guys to gear 11 so I can focus on their ships. Plo Koon's got a lot of work needed. So, oh look, glad I checked. Focusing on getting Plo Koon done so I can use his ship as well. He has really good ship for that team, so. Oh, there's Shakti right there. 24 shards away from being done on Shakti. Farm her every day as well. Geos, no movement in quite a while for them. Jedi, still my strongest team currently.
Nice.
No movement on Night Sisters. Old Republic, I was getting Old Republic ready for Malik, but I switched focus to Galactic Republic so I can work on my ships. So Old Republic's kind of chilling, checking on them every now and then just to see if anyone has a piece of gear, because I was putting Zetas and all on. I'm not going to do this right now. Zalbar basically needs that Zeta, and he's just about done, so.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna hold off on that though. Phoenix, no movement on Phoenix, they're chilling. Lots of rebels. Rebels everywhere. I do want to work on my CLS, Han Solo, and Chewbacca, but they need lots of Zetas. Who's this rebel fighter saying? Everybody. All rebels.
It's all the ground troops, quote unquote.
Because Biggs and Wedge have never flown or anything, right?
Yeah, I know. That's CG said it's all the ground troops.
Resistance, Rogue One. What else are we looking at here? Separatists, no movement on Separatists. I do grab Grievous, working on Droideka, kind of all these random guys. Nuke Gun Ray's been done for a while, but he's not activated. So no real movement there. Sith, this is kind of like my Sith team right now. I need to put a lot of work into Darth Treya, but I'm stuck behind a Zeta wall, just needing the mats. Everybody needs Zetas.
Everybody in the club getting tips.
Sith Empire is ready for Malik. Just need to get back to that. But otherwise, that's kind of it. Everything's going into Galactic Republic right now, and we'll go over and see why. So this is the team I'm using basically for my ships, and it's been able to help me scale up about 100 spots in ships in the 2 weeks that I've had it. So I'm really enjoying it. This team needs work before I can really start pushing too much higher than 50, but I can get above 50 every day now. Like I said, I'll go do another battle. Should put me right above 50 here in a little bit. But Anakin, farming him every day. 91 shards left to go. Ahsoka's ship is done, but need to work on both of their gears. Barton Starfighter has a ways to go. Only have him at 5 stars. Bittleby, I am farming. Only have him at 3 stars, and Plo Koon we already looked at. His ship is actually at 6 stars, but he himself needs a good bit of gear. So, and then we also use Bosk's ship in that team right now.
Nice.
Wait, I got a long ways to go on Rex's arc ship. I don't know why I'm so far behind on that. I must not have been grabbed.
That one's slower, man. Like even on my main account, I've been grabbing it whenever I see it. It only shows up in ships.
I must have been grabbing it on my main. I must not have had anything else to grab on my main. Oh, I didn't realize I was so far behind on my main.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I have Rexit Gear 11 on here. Didn't realize the ship was so far behind. Okay, I'm going to focus on that. Interesting. Yeah, that's the team I'm using right now. I got Negotiator and haven't looked back. I still do love my Geos. I use Geos on offense in my Grand Arena, and I've been putting the Negotiator on defense. So they do still see some use in Grand Arena, but as far as regular Ship Arena goes, Fleet Arena goes, it's all Negotiator all the time.
Very
Grab
nice.
this guy real quick. Bloop. Yeah, as far as what we're farming, grabbing these every day. Obviously, got some Carbantes this week. That was nice. Make sure you always check that. In here, I'm just grabbing some Poe Dameron. I think every now and then a ship can show up in here, or is it always Cassian's? It's Cassian's and something else, I think.
It's always Cassian's.
Is it always Cassian's?
Yep, that one, Cantina Battles doesn't change. That one does. That one changes.
Yeah, the guild store changes, but I'm done farming people in here. I grab some droids when they show up. I might start grabbing Night Sister Acolyte, but I've been grabbing some gear in here. Just trying to help scale my gearing up, since there's nobody in here that I'm actually focused on now that low grade's done.
Nice.
Prestige, Squad Arena Store, everything's going into Prestige right now. I'm trying to round out my Negotiator ship. And then I'll keep grinding Prestige for a while, because as soon as I hit 6-7 star on the Negotiator, I'll need those again. Galactic War Store, I'm keeping an eye out for ships here. I've been able to grab I think it's Plo Koons a couple times. Somebody, or Umbaran, might be Umbaran that shows up in here.
I think it's Umbaran. Plo Koons, I think, shows up there as well.
Yeah, keep an eye on these. Try and check these whenever I can. I've got plenty of currency for it. I just need to make sure I check it. In here, I am focusing first on my Galactic Republic team. So there's Plo Koon right there. So it's this one, right? No, that's Clone Sergeant.
Yeah, that's Clone Sergeant's Arc 170. You're looking for Rex's Arc 170.
Gotcha. Still holding off everything in here for Malik when it comes around. Still need that to stack up quite a bit, so what are we looking at here? Do some quick math. So it's 380 per shard.
3,800. Oh, 380 per shard, I see.
3,800 per 10. So we got 10 for some kind of event, so we'll need what is it, 175? Because he unlocks a 5-star, right?
Yeah, it should be 145, so you need 135.
No, he unlocks a 5-star. 6-star is 85, 7-star is 100, so that's 185, but we have 10.
No, so look at your screen. 10 out of 145. It's 145 shards to unlock.
Right.
So where are you getting 185 from? So minus 10 would be
300 minus 145. Why is that? So do you get bonus shards?
Huh? We got
if
10,
he
he unlocks at 5 stars, which is 145 shards. It's 145 shards to unlock a character at 5 stars.
Oh no! I know what I did. It's 330.
That's
which is
what
the
you're
total.
doing. Okay.
Minus 145 is 185.
Okay.
But I already have 10, so it's 175. So I was right. Leave me alone. So 175 times the 380. So we need 66,500 shards or currency. So I'm only halfway there. Anyway, that was long-winded. Championship store goes all into gear. And same thing with Shard Store. So I don't really have enough currency to buy anything. Let me see what all we have here. Who needs this? No, we're okay for now. Boss needs everything.
What was
just taking the Gear 13.
What was the how many currency? How much was the currency? What was it per shard?
380
per shard.
Yeah.
So you need 121. You need 121,600. You need a total for 7 stars. You need 330. Minus 10 is 320 times 380. I don't know what math you're doing.
You unlock him at 5-star. You get that from the event.
Ah, okay. Now I'm tracking. It's like, what the heck are you talking about?
Anyway, I feel like I should work on Bosk. Because everything in here, it's telling me to work on Bosk. It's telling me to do it. It's like, here.
He's on his boss trip tonight.
All of this gear is for Bosk. You should be working on your Bosk. It's what it's telling me to do. You saw that. I mean, I didn't force that. The game told me to do it.
Nice. Doc Diggler says, on the flip side of things, I have DR Malik, and I faced my first SLKR in GA finals the other day, so there's always going to be someone with a crazier roster. Oh, he's in Division 4. Yeah.
Let's see if I can go up against this. I don't know. It's whether or not I can get through their Houndstooth before their ship takes out mine. That's the problem I'm having right now. Oh, and I didn't get the... Oh, come on. So yeah, this is kind of a slog right now just because I don't have...
Do you not have Anakin's ship?
Yeah, he's right here. He comes out.
Oh, okay.
I want him buffing everybody.
Ooh.
Whoa. Take that.
Oh, he's already got boss to G12. He's pushing the Gear 13 hashtagger.
Yeah, he's gear 12 and a half. So I need 3 pieces. Oh. He dropped his taunt. Oh, I don't want to attack him. Sweet, I cleared that. That works. Now I'll attack him. Or do I want to go... Yeah, we'll attack him. Do. I need to read up on their kits more. There's something that happens that I've seen this team just rip through a Bosk. Like he's not even there. I've seen it more on my main than on this account, but it's something like that right there where they just all attack and Bosk just vaporizes. It's so fun to watch. Oh, we're gonna do this. This is gonna take out. Boom. Oh, it didn't get his ability block up though.
No. Bosk can be pretty tenacious.
We're about to lose. Our Houndstooth here in a second.
Scooter
goes. Oh, they took out.
It took out Biddleby.
They took out Biddleby. That's great. So now everybody's gonna get some buffs. Get a little more. The turn meter. We gotta get through this boss.
Good luck.
I need Anakin to put up his block.
Anakin.
Crit immunity. Oh my gosh. Stuck behind boss for days. My boss doesn't have his taunt. Oh, here we go. Come on. Land it. No. Oh my god. Why is he not getting... We're gonna put this here. He's not getting the
He's tenacious, man.
the lockup. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, that's a good hit. Come on. This boss is just gonna one-man show this.
Nah, he's close.
Some explosions, some bombs on
Oh,
there.
he's still got the reinforcements. That might be a problem for you.
Yeah, he's got one more reinforcement than me. Immunity. Come on, land it. There we go. Now we got him. Ugh, took it long enough. That could have happened 3 turns earlier. Sheesh. Now my hamster is gone. That's okay. We got this. This on there.
I think it's the one ship that I've used his basic in. Like most other ships, the rest of their cooldowns reset much quicker. And I think some of it is just because of the amount of also the amount of, would you stop it? The amount of chimeras I'm seeing, because he pushes down your cooldowns.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah, hashtagger. I love Ahsoka Tano's ship. And like you said, that middle ability, it does take a chunk out of him, but he's still so tanky. That's why everybody uses him. So, but yeah, above 50. That was my goal.
Nice. All right, guys. So we're gonna get out of here. Make sure you join us every Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the Imperial Military Podcast Show. Thank you so much, Hashtagger, Solo, Doc Diggler, AR Movie Trailers, John, for stopping by today on the stream. Greatly appreciated, guys. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, make sure you guys smash it on the way out. And if you're not subscribed, guys, please help us out. Go ahead and hit that subscription button. It's completely free to you, but it keeps you up to date on all the things that we're doing right here on the channel. All right, guys, my name is Itachi, and he is
Evo.
And we out.
Daytime better call correct. Ain't playing at your best, then you will get left. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. Roll a little something like this.